Well, we're recording, Jeffe. It's official.
Hello, folks.
What's up?
I'll fucking toot
What's
you.
up? So we got Keith out on account of his bacchiotomy again.
Bacchiotomy.
So we pulled some strings, and we got Jeffe in here.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the COVID deniers chair and microphone. Super excited for that.
COVID. That's good. Episode 159 of the hashtag Shots for Legs podcast.
Holy
Jeffe,
shit,
thank you for coming on.
159.
Yeah, I know we're like 40 episodes away from me eating that fucking old dirty gummy, dude.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat it. Definitely,
That-
unfortunately.
That'll be, closer to the end of this year. But yeah, I haven't been here on this.
Oh yeah, no, it will be because one a week, right?
Yeah.
Shit, it's this year.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a few years away still.
Nope.
Like, fuck, we're in the year now.
As long as you do one once a week, yeah. Probably, like October,
Yeah,
November?
lately we fucking, just because of like random possible COVID scares and shit, we've like missed more than we ever have ever. We didn't miss a single episode past 100 episodes, I'm pretty sure. I know we missed like one morning after pill and then we stopped doing them.
Yeah.
But in regards to our normal episodes, we didn't miss like any. It was COVID that fucked it up. COVID started fucking it up, and then when we started doing it, like I was at home, it was so difficult. And now I have a little spot now that I was telling you before, recording like shit for like mixtapes and stuff while Brown Mike like records my album and shit, just so I could start like dropping some stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys couldn't do some like Zoom meeting shit, or did that ever happen?
I mean, dude, it was such a cunt doing it. I mean, it might be a lot different now.
Keith would have to have some responsibility on his end. So.
Well, no, I would just remote into the computer. And I would make sure shit worked. And I had all the responsibility on mine, and I would just take them in. But I don't know if I just don't want to deal. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I like this new space. I like the vibe of it and shit. I want to come here and do the podcast, but we also have to be safe. And if we think, we're fucking with them, then we can't risk it. It's just that simple. That's all. That's the only fucking reason why. And when he said he's like, oh, my back's fucked. I probably can't do this weekend, or I can't do this week. And I'm like, I'm gonna snag a co-host, dude, because we've been missing too many because of fucking COVID. And I understand he can't do it. That's fine. Not saying like I'm mad at him, but I'm mad at the situation having to fucking miss the episode. So I'm like, nah, we'll pull in a co-host. We'll be fine.
And that was your first choice, or like you fucking asked like 10 people and they were like, no, dude, what? Why?
No, I hit up Eric. I wanted Eric to do it. He'll probably do next week if Keith's still fucked. Well, honestly, mostly because I feel like I haven't seen Eric in like a really long time. I've probably seen you a few times since I've seen Eric, even though we haven't really necessarily hung out, but just like seeing each other randomly or fucking, I don't know.
Out your back window the other night when you're like, dude, you knocked and you're like holding Isla in there, and I was like, yo.
Oh, that was Bridget and Isla. So Bridget was like, oh, it's Jesse. Oh, it's Jesse. And she was like knocking.
Oh, that was B Money?
Yeah.
Holy shit, my eyes are so bad.
Yeah, it was Bridget. And I'm pretty sure it was like broad daylight. The sun was on that side, probably shining in your eyes like,
dude,
hey.
I've lived at that place for a year now. And every like time I get out of my car, I look up at old fucking Big Fudge crib, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're like looking. Oh, no, all right, their shades are down. You guys don't go out back anymore because you put the sectional in front of it.
Yeah.
But then that one time is just fucking perfect timing.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like lifting Isla, like waving her arm.
Yeah.
Cause she'll wave, but sometimes she just won't,
I was like dancing and shit in the lot, and then I was like, fuck, it's cold. I'm going to go inside.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you definitely walked out there in pajama pants, right? I remember she was like, oh, Jesse's there. And I like walked over. I was like, I fuck her in pajama pants.
Oh, yeah.
That dude's dick probably is inside out right now. Mine's inside out looking at him.
I probably just went out for some fucking dirty burge or something, which is what we call the Burger King in Vernon.
It's dirty, all right.
So dirty.
Yeah, it's every now and then I'm just like, I don't want to make dinner right now or do anything so bad that I'm getting Burger King. That's how lazy I feel right now.
Yep.
But normally I got stuck working night shift this week, but normally I get home not too bad of a time, like between 3 and 4 now, which is fucking nice. It's like actually daylight when I get home. So I actually have time to like fucking cook or do some shit. So luckily I've been steered pretty clear of the dirty burge lately.
Lucky you. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't gotten fucking COVID from that place. Cause I go
did they bring like, they bought like jalapeno bites in there or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember fucking with those things. They like chopped up the jalapeno and like stuffed it in there, which I'm okay with.
No, they're fucking up lately. Like that, there was like.
Oh, I'm sure.
A few.
I'm sure.
There was like a few month period. I think they hired some good people, and then I don't know, lately, like some people that actually gave a shit and were like nice and like.
They were like 16 years old and like, I just don't want to fuck this job up. I need my...
Yeah, and they remembered the fucking sauces for once for like a solid couple months. And then lately it's just been like, okay, can you throw a marinara in here? Or like when you overcook mozzarella sticks, the fucking cheese explodes out the side.
And then you just have the breading?
A hollow piece of breading.
With no marinara, right?
Yeah.
But they'll throw like a shitty zesty ranch or something and you're like dipping in that and you're like, ugh. Everybody loves that zesty sauce. I'm not a fan of it, dude. I remember, you know what? Last time I had zesty sauce, fun fact, I fucking yacked.
Okay, yeah.
Now,
so
this zesty sauce was sitting in, I think you moved out. I think it was
baked car or some shit for like a month.
It was in the fridge, but it was definitely in the fridge for a long time. It wasn't opened, but it was an old zesty sauce. And I remember like, oh, this is all I got. So I forgot what I was eating. It might have like been McDonald's or something. Maybe they put like a chemical in their shit when you mix the two. It makes you yak. Dude, I yacked.
I would not be surprised if that exists.
I yacked hard. I mean, we could test it out again if we really wanted to one day. But
yeah, maybe do the flippity. Do a fucking Burger King.
Get like a double cheeseburger from each place. Then get like zesty sauce. Oh, dude, I'll never eat mac sauce ever again. Last time I ate mac sauce, I was like 14, 15 years old. I worked at McDonald's. Took my lunch break and I got a Big Mac with extra sauce on it. And I spent that night throwing that thing up. Dude, it was rough. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I feel like randomly there was been random spurts in my life where like something just didn't work out. Where like I didn't have a cold or with the flu or like I didn't get sick or I don't even think it was food poisoning. It was just like one time my body was like, no, this is going out and that's a wrap, dog. You know what I mean? Like because food poisoning lasts like a day or two, right? Like you're
I don't think I've ever fucking had it, dude. I must have an iron stomach or some shit. Cause you always go to like pizza station and whatnot, and fucking you guys get sick off of pizza, and I'm like, or like salad. I don't know.
Yeah, there was one time with Mamma Mia's we both felt sick for a bit, but we got salads though, so salads can get fucked, dude. Yeah, if lettuce is sitting around, it's really really. So you don't want to. And Mamma Mia's isn't like the busiest place ever, so they could have had that lettuce sitting around.
Depends, yeah.
You know, when lettuce goes bad, it's not good to fuck with.
Nuh-uh.
It really isn't. Like it like Ebola fucking lives all. It's E. coli or Ebola, one of those, one of the E's. It lives all over that shit, dude. Whatever the fuck it is, it's fucking rugged.
Yeah, it is.
You don't want to fuck with old salad. It didn't look old. I ate that shit, but I definitely. I don't know. Maybe I got something going on in my stomach that's cost. Well, now I got good insurance. Now I guess I can go get checked out, right? I'm going to go in there. Doc's be like, dude, you're fat. You ate something. You ate salad when you normally eat cheeseburgers. Your body probably rejected the nutrients.
Your stomach lining is just one entire ulcer. You have Crohn's disease. I guarantee your shits are never solid. The fucking doctor says to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, now I fucking
Metamucil.
See, that's the thing. I haven't been doing Metamucil lately, but I've been actually doing when I first switched the past week, I switched jobs. I was eating salads every day for lunch and shit, so I was actually having nice solid shits that didn't take forever to wipe, and I was feeling really good and stuff. Dropped a few pounds, but this past week I worked night shift and I was I lost a few days because of snow. I was just sitting home fucking drinking and eating and shit. So I probably just destroyed like the past like 2-3 weeks of my new job basically being my exercise and eating healthy. But
yeah, you took a little break from booze, huh? You like took a few months off because the doctor was like, nah, you got to chill.
Yeah.
And then I guess you got the okay. So you were like...
Technically, I never went to get the okay.
All right. Well, fuck it.
I was like, well, you know what it was? I just didn't want to fuck off. I wouldn't want to fuck the test up going back and take it. But like going from my one job to the next, it was like an unknown switch. I didn't have the insurance. So I was like, I'm not going to go back right now.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, they fucking get charged whatever much money to fucking go tell me something's the same or what the fuck. You know what I mean? So I'll go back a little later. I mean, now, now I'm fucking, my body was like retaining water and shit or whatever just because of like sitting down all day at my old job and eating shit for lunch. Just like stress eating on lunch, like fucking piss me off. I'm going to go to Taco Bell and eat like $12 worth of tacos. Right. So like my fucking legs would like swell or whatever. So I was like, this is probably bad.
You got that
No, it was retaining water. So that means it's like really heavy, shitty salt intake and could possibly be congestive heart failure apparently. But
oh, that's the shit where like you get like fluid around your heart, right?
I don't know, maybe. It's when my wife gets really scared, she's like, this could be this, you should really pay, blah, blah, blah. So I like really lowered my salt a lot and, I had to drink a ton of water, this and that. But a lot of it has to do just being super immobile. Like in my job, I would just sit in a fucking chair all day.
Yeah, that shit had me worried, man. It's like,
nah, I live. I'm alive.
We already got fucking sedentary ass lifestyles. I mean, fucking
exactly.
Not unfortunately skinny, but I'm skinny fat. Like, I should be fucking massive. I should be like 400 pounds, but
you should just make sure you fucking go and like get a checkup once a year to keep on the shit you can't pay attention to. Because it's obvious when something bad's happening to me, because I'll be like getting fatter or something stops working right. But like since your metabolism's like through the fucking roof, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta get fucking checked out, but with what
insurance? It's gonna cost money.
Yeah, with what money?
It costs money, dog. It all costs fucking money.
Well, yeah. Speaking of fucking killing ourselves as soon as possible, cheers.
Yeah, my first drink's almost good. How many times are they walking up? So just a little backstory so you guys know. Keith's back's fucked up, and our good buddy from high school, his now new roommate, just moved in. So all these times I'm like, oh, they're coming back downstairs, gonna ruin the fucking podcast. But they're just, I think I said Bobcast, the podcast, but they keep just walking down the normal stairs. It's unbelievable. You probably hear that shit. You're ruining the sound up there.
Yeah, I wonder if that's getting picked up. I haven't really noticed.
Something's fucking.
But it sounds like they're fucking tap dancing or some shit up there.
Yeah. Keith's back's fucking. It must be Justin walking around because I know Keith just ain't like walking around for no reason and shit.
Yeah, fucking.
The poor Justin, dude. He fucking moves in, has to fucking scrub a shit ton, like 3 different colors of paint off that fucking. So when we started just cleaning paintbrushes off the bathtub, it was like one thing. It was like when we first started doing it, it was like, oh, dude, you just get some paint thinner, it comes right off. And then like 2-3 weeks into it of just never cleaning it, and just finally finished that with like 5 coats of paint because it was like it was like a blue room.
Yeah, blue, green. There was all sorts of colors in that tub. And that's where he showers. So I would.
Yeah, man. Justin went apeshit cleaning. Now it's. I mean,
how did he even get
we gotta
out?
go take a look. I want to go take a look at the bathroom before.
Me too, because that's just. How long have they lived here? Like 2-3 years.
It's paint thinner. Paint thinner will get rid of it, but the fact that it was there so long probably took him because Keith said he had to scrub for a long time. Because normally paint thinner takes off paint very quickly if it's within a decent amount of time.
I'm sure. Yeah, you had to soak it and shit.
You know what I mean?
Jesus, what are they fucking playing soccer up there?
It sounds like it, right? These fucking guys, they fucking. Because I'm sure when Keith's back from his bacchiotomy, Justin will just be upstairs in his room fucking chilling, not really moving around going crazy. But now these 2 dudes are fucking hanging out, walking around.
These 2 dudes are fucking
they might
hanging
be.
out.
Fucking. Bro, so I was so stoked that I fucking... I've been like off the video game train lately the past few weeks. I started that game, Lost Sphere, and...
Oh, Lost Sphere. Not Lost Fear?
No. Yeah, Lost Sphere. Sphere, as in like a round thing. And it's I guess you consider it the predecessor to I Am Setsuna, and I loved I Am Setsuna. And Lost Sphere, like in regards to, like the battle system's kind of similar, but it's definitely a little bit different for sure. And, they don't encourage you to like skip turns so you're more powerful or some shit like Ross complains about all the time or whatever.
Yeah, and in Bravely Default, that's the same kind of mechanic.
Oh, really?
Yep, you're in frame, Justin.
Are you giving her a shot, giving her a little reboot?
Yeah, dude. I already fixed it.
That's too late now.
Oh, look at you go. What'd you reboot the router?
You had the wrong shit hooked up.
Wrong shit hooked up. What do you mean?
You had one of the old ones up there with the new one. So it wasn't connecting to that at all.
So nothing was fixed, dog. You plugged something in.
Right, which is fixed because user error.
In this house, it's fixed.
User error.
Yeah, that was my old job. That means fixed.
Good thing you guys don't fucking live stream anymore.
Although, yeah, right? Well, exactly. So, yeah. And there's another reason why I don't fuck. It's too much with the... One day we might kick it back for, like events and shit. You know what I mean? Like, all the podcasts that I love and really enjoy, they don't live stream.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I don't really watch.
I mean, I know Joe Rogan's used to, but I don't know if they live stream on Spotify now.
No, the only thing they do it for like events, like Two Bears One Cave does the live events.
And exactly. So if we,
it's
we do
so
it
great, by the way.
Like a ghost hunt. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to the in-laws tomorrow, but and that's the case. I'm not going to get the Two Bears, One Cave live stream. Have you gotten the other ones?
I've only watched their first one. I didn't watch the New Year special, and then this one tomorrow they're doing with Warren Sapp and shit.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely. I want to say the best podcast on the internet. I know everybody fucking loves Joe Rogan and his fucking 2,000 episodes of podcasts, but I don't really like that dude that much, and that's too many episodes to fucking like. I like watching shit in order, kind of.
Oh yeah, you don't want to start from the beginning with Rogan. You just pick up. Here's what Rogan is. When I like the guest, I watch it. I love Rogan.
Same thing. Yeah.
Rogan's awesome, but like he has a lot of different types of people on there, which that's what makes his podcast so great. But just all of it's not for me. Like when they pull on comedians, I like when they musicians, I like. I mean, they had RZA. Like Donald Rawlings was supposed to come on, and then he was like, "Oh, can I bring RZA with me?" And then RZA came on, and it was so sick. And and Donnell Rawlings came on, and then he was like, "Oh, Chappelle could fucking roll through." And then Dave Chappelle came on later. Like so shit like that is fantastic. And like, so I see what you're saying, but I don't think they live stream anymore because they can't put any video on YouTube anymore. They can only do like clips or whatever. Everything is like exclusively on Spotify now.
Yeah, because of the Spotify deal.
Okay. Yeah, so that's whatever. But no, dude, Two Bears, One Cave is definitely my one. Honestly, Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino is kind of edging out the King and the Sting for me, even though I still watch every King and the Sting episode. But like, I feel, I don't know, like Theo and Brendan, like Theo moved to fucking Tennessee, right? So a lot of times he's on like a Zoom call or whatever. He still sounds great and he still keeps up with everything for the most part. But I mean, I don't know, the Culture Corner just hasn't been there the past few weeks. I don't know if they got Rona or like I don't know, Brendan keeps making jokes like Theo fired the Culture Corner, but like, did he actually fucking say no more Culture Corner?
Wait, that was on the Culture Corner?
The Asian chick Kat. And then fucking, it's usually a black guy. Lately, it's been Chappelle Lacey, the up and coming comedian.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah, he's like super. I mean, he's probably he books shows and books little tours and stuff, but he's got friends in the right places too, and he's definitely a cool, funny guy. I've never heard any of his stand up, but I'm gonna pay attention to it when it does come out. Like I followed him on Instagram because he's funny and he's cool shit on the King and the Sting. So I figure once he finally gets shit going for him, or maybe if he comes around to a close, cheap comedy club, maybe we can go see him or some shit.
Dude, yeah, I would love to start going to shows. Like I've been getting really into podcasts this year, and more. Like I used to watch a lot of stand up when I was little, growing up and shit. All the like half-hour specials on Comedy Central in like the 90s and shit, early 2000s. And then I kind of fell out of favor, and yeah, when I was living with you, I would like enjoy watching a stand-up special every once in a while, but I don't know, like I don't actively seek it out on my own. But lately, getting back into podcasts, especially over this year, like I don't even fucking listen to music anymore, and like I have a billion band hoodies, all my fucking t-shirts are band shirts. But like I just go nuts on podcasts.
Yeah, well, when you get into podcasts, you you kind of take a break from music for a bit. Lately, I finally caught up to the newest episode of the Scrubs Rewatch podcast.
Fake Doctors, Real Friends.
So I'm finally on the newest episode. So that's what I've been doing. Like because I have a pretty far ride for the past few weeks. I'm working like a fucking hospital like 60 something miles away.
It's almost the best. Like if fucking like driving far. For most people, I'm sure it sucks. I don't usually mind driving like big long drives, like hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
But you throw on a fucking good podcast, it's almost like nothing. Like it's so fun. Like, and
on my break, that's what I would listen to on the way home. I'd listen to that. Always sports radio in the morning when I go there.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm finally caught up with that, which is cool. So I might start venturing into some other podcasts. But you know what it is? I've gotten to a point where I'm really spoiled with my podcasts, and I basically only like viewing them.
See, yeah, that.
So I've been watching them at home now. Like I've been catching up at home. Like, all right, I'm not going to play video games. I'm not going to write any raps. I'm just going to watch some podcasts tonight, keep the baby alive, have a drink or two.
That I can't relate because, like, I get kind of bored just watching a podcast unless it's really, really good and really entertaining. There's only, I think, one... Yeah, I guess I can watch Two Bears by itself, but
so you're like an avid listener only. You prefer audio.
Well, I need No, it's not. I mean, I could watch a podcast, but I kind of need to have something else going on. Like if I'm driving, I'll listen only and obviously pay attention to the road for the most part.
Fuck the road, dude.
Fuck the road, dude. It's just autopilot. Well, I'll have
you got a Tesla, right?
Self-driving cars eventually, right? Yeah. No.
XRP is down. Cryptocurrency. We'll talk about it.
Fuck.
I'm just throwing shit out there. Keep buzzwords, dude.
I need something.
We should talk about that stock fucking market thing, though, because Keith would definitely not want to talk about it, and I want to fucking bitch about that shit. And I'm sure you're at least interested enough to hear me bitch about it, maybe.
I think I'm even a little too dumb, but yeah, I've kind of kept up on it. So
I'm definitely an idiot. Yeah, well, I mean,
shot.
I'm not saying I know anything about it. All I know is it's just another example of like, yeah, the common folk in America actually don't have any control over anything.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so we'll get a little political and a little weird, which Finn would never do.
Yeah, we're gonna upset.
But no,
listeners. We're gonna upset Finn.
Yeah.
Dude, we should just sit here and talk about politics for like an hour, just so when he goes to watch this, he gets super mad, dude.
We'll
just make up stuff too. We'll be like,
maybe we'll get more views.
It's always been a known fact that Trump has 2 penises. It never gets spoken. It's just like make up shit, right?
By the way, yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling like feverish and light, like out of breath and coughing a lot. I don't know what's up, but yeah. Anyway,
it's made up.
Yeah,
it's made up. COVID.
But yeah, no fucking
bunch of liberal bullshit, dude.
So I need something to like split my brain between. Like I can play some video game that doesn't take a lot of attention or something I've already played before, and like kind of watch a podcast. Or if I'm driving, I can watch a podcast, and if like
I should do that with Tactics Advanced, but keep going. I don't want to interrupt you. I want to let you finish.
If you don't want to really focus in on like if it's not a brand new game where you still want to hear the music and
pay attention to
really
everything.
Focus, yeah.
Which honestly, that's what gets me most about video games nowadays, and that's why Lost Sphear and even fucking Force Unleashed was kind of like.
Oh, you didn't even fuck with Force Unleashed?
I fucked with it a little bit, and like it's not that I wasn't liking it, but like I was just hoping for a lot more story. And
that's the one with Starkiller, right?
Yeah. And it's the first one too, so it's like, you know, it's like
I got that shit for the Wii.
The controls are a little fucking weird.
Isn't there like a shit ton of combos? Try playing that shit for the Wii, dude. They make you do all these different moves, but like with weird ass fucking Wiimote controls, man. Because I had that
sounds
shit.
ridiculous.
It was too much, man. I played like fucking. That's the one that starts with like your Darth Vader and you're fucking up like a bunch of Wookiees and shit.
Yeah. I'm sure the story is fucking killer, which will be good enough for me to fucking play. It's just that like I'm not getting enough of it yet, and I'm like I don't know. It's like I'm on this level where you get dropped off at some planet, and I forgot. I just fucking killed some Jedi or some shit that you never heard of or whatever. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. And like like I don't know. You're just. And, like, the level isn't really laid out super well to, like, seem easy to follow, which I also, like, I don't want it to just be super duper easy, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know what it is? I'm in a bad mood with video games right now. And when I'm in a bad mood with video games, it's really easy for me to get fucking weird. But
I feel that. But yeah, if game design is, like, slightly lacking or something, because levels should, like, progress nice and smoothly and teach you things as you go along, but if you get some weird mechanic or like shit that doesn't make sense, you're just like
Plus I haven't played it in like a week or two, so picking it back up I'm like, oh, is this how I'm lifting this thing and moving it?
Yeah,
like I'm sure if I played it in succession it would probably be fine. And like it seems like it'll be cool. Like if you really, what I've heard about the game is that like, dude, that game is a lot of fun. You're gonna feel like a Sith Lord. And when you get real good with the controls, you're just like throwing your lightsaber, picking up people, throwing it. Like, I'm sure that's all fucking killer, but like, I don't know. I wanted to hop in that game to get me back in a Star Wars mood because I still haven't watched Episode 9 at all.
Really? You haven't seen the, what is that, Rise of Skywalker?
No, it's, I'm sorry, it is Rise of Skywalker. I'm sorry, you're right. It's what is it? It's Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. I apologize.
That shit sucks, honestly.
I mean, that's what people say. I mean, you know, I know the Emperor comes back in it and shit. I know Palpatine's in it again, right? Woo, you know, which
it's fun. It's just fucking. It's mostly because the Force Awakens stuck to like the cookie cutter. A Last Hope rehash,
but you know what? But like I was still okay with that.
I
enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it.
I think,
and I'm sure
JJ did a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, yeah. Go ahead. I'm interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, and then the Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. Everybody hates that shit. And I kind of appreciate what he was trying to do. He didn't want to go the cookie cutter formula. Mm-hmm. So he just made a lot of really weird decisions, and it wasn't executed right. And then
let me ask you,
JJ came back and then did the Rise of Skywalker.
Which he should have just did all three.
Yeah. So,
I don't know why they would separate like that. So they must have had some falling out, and they must have been like, oh, everybody hated The Last Jedi, so you're coming back, JJ.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Like, I don't like...
It's because it had to follow.
What I feel like is like, if it feels like Star Wars for me, then like I'm good to go. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I try to bank it as. Like, I don't...
That's why The Mandalorian is so good. It feels like fucking Star Wars for once. It's so fucking good.
But I mean, I've only seen The Last Jedi literally once. I'm pretty sure I only saw it the one time that we all went together. Me, you, Keith, Kristen, Bridget, so like however drunk. Fucking...
Bridget was there?
Yeah. Yeah, remember you guys were busting her chops because she didn't see The Force Awakens.
Oh, no, definitely don't remember that. Wait, no, she...
Yeah, she was there. She was there. The Force Awakens... Or you didn't see a Force Awakens with us, did you?
Not with you guys.
It was Leif. Yeah.
That was when you guys were like pissing people off in the lobby, going like dun 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 dun.
When we like popped the bag and then like security came over, like, yo, you can't.
I wasn't there for that. I don't even know if I was back from Colorado yet.
It was fun getting like super smashed and going out and seeing fucking.
Yeah, I've heard the stories. It sounded awesome.
It was killer.
But no, yeah, we
Han Solo dying definitely got ruined for me though. The day of. How crazy is that shit?
Dude.
How crazy is that shit?
It's a fucking...
And I was like, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see it, whatever. Then when Han Solo dies, I'm like...
You saw it coming, too, because like they're on that bridge. You're like, oh, here it is. Here.
You know what? Well, I was so drunk then that I don't remember exactly how I was feeling then. I remember him dying and I was just like, I did it to myself.
Like, yeah, you're thinking
why
the
was
whole
I on the
movie,
internet?
Like,
I was on the internet. I shouldn't have been.
Fuck, man. That sucks. Now, It's Rise of Skywalker. It's still a fun movie. I know we have our nerd chat with the Nerdicle, whose name I won't mention, and All About You Pete, fucking, who's probably the only listener
besides you, but you're here co-hosting,
yeah.
So I don't know. You probably won't listen to it, right?
Yeah, and no, I will. I usually listen back just to see how dumb I get by fucking like the.
Oh, by the way, so don't forget. I start doing like graphics on the screen now. I'm just gonna start doing it literally this week to where like the name pops up with like the Instagram and Twitter handles and shit. You know what I mean? Like has our website pop up. I'll show you exactly what I mean. I might have it on my phone. I might have deleted it, but do you want me to like put your Instagram and Twitter shit?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You just, okay.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Like, just a little graphic. Like, I have a little like video editing program at home that I use when I need to fuck with the podcast and stuff like that. So I'm gonna, start fucking with it, and it's not a great one really at all, but it was like $60 for like a lifetime purchase, and it was working for what I needed it for.
Huh.
But I mean, with the finalized video, it looks good. Like these graphics pop up and like our name, like I have like our name and like it shows like our social media information. I'll show you. I think I might have deleted it, but I think I have it on my phone. But I think I deleted it. But,
yeah, I'll fuck with it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? I sent it. I sent the link to Keith. Fuck.
I don't really fuck with social medias too much. I mean, I do and I don't.
I can just say Jeffe co-hosting for today.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. I got like I think most of my shit is like at Uncle Jeffe, and yeah, like my Twitter, I've been joined for like over a year, maybe even 2 years, but I barely use it. I don't interact with shit.
Too. I want to use Twitter more. I want to use Twitter so much more, but like
I love doom scrolling with it, like through it, like. With all that Trump
What's doom scrolling for the layman's? Because I don't even know what that means. I can guess what it means, but...
Okay, so like, yeah, after...
My dad listens, so explain what doom scrolling is for my dad.
All right. Boomer.
Is that what my dad is, a boomer?
Yeah, I think technically, yeah. They were the generation that just fucking spurted out kids.
He's gonna listen to this and he's gonna like text me the generation he was in. He's like, wasn't boomer, you fucking losers?
No, I'm pretty sure he is. Because I'm pretty sure my parents are too. And we're the same age.
Yeah, so that's gotta be the case then.
Yeah, they were just nutting out fucking babies left and right, dude. Like,
Four of us.
4 of you, and that's like a small scale for fucking boomers. Like
Yeah.
my, actually maybe I'm wrong because it might be the generation before them. No, because
Dude, my mom is one of 9. She's the 9th out of 9
so,
kids.
Yeah, they're the boomers. So and yeah, I have a fucking I have like aunts and uncles that number in like the fucking thousands or some shit. Like there's just
Numbers
so
that
many
aren't
of
even
them.
on the fucking Richter, son.
And okay, so doom scrolling is when like you're just on your phone, like imagine like November 3rd, the inauguration or the voting's going on or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you're just going through Twitter, like just like holy shit, like oh what he said that like
There's massive amounts of like complaints and crazy
yeah,
shit.
just shit like. It could be good, it could be bad, but you're just stuck for like hours. Like all of a sudden you're fucking scrolling through your phone. You look at the clock, it's 6 o'clock. Fucking you scroll for like a few more fucking thumb swipes, and then you look up at the clock again, and it's like fucking midnight, and you're like, what? Where was I? Like that's
what
doom
dimension
scrolling.
am I in?
Fucking
I got you.
Trump getting banned from Twitter and all that shit, or like the fucking Capitol riots and all that. Oh man,
you know what?
Shit's
well,
wild.
here's what I'm going to say about that, because I feel like I haven't really been able to say anything just because Keith I mean, I don't blame Keith because I kind of agree with him for the most part.
Does he just not pay attention to the world?
Well, no. He knows what happened and shit, but he just like hates talking about politics because it's all bullshit. And I agree with him pretty much.
It's not
like 95.
really talking about politics, though. It's like world events, which I
knew he was going to do something, right? Like inciting a riot that like got into the White House, that's kind of like a lot smaller than what I thought was going to happen. Like I thought he was literally going to refuse and sit there and be like, no, I am not leaving.
Yeah,
I will not leave. And all these racist white people out here on the doorstep of the White House.
I thought he was going to have
won't let me leave either.
Yeah. Yeah. Like just fucking with their fucking AK-47s and AR-15s.
Dude,
and
now
shit,
we got
like,
Rapey Ray. What's his name? Joey Bag of Donuts.
Hey,
Joey Smooch, a 12-year-old fucking dude. No, here we do it. I mean, his policies might be great. He might do some good shit or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's all fake to me.
I
but
barely pay attention to that
all
shit.
I've ever seen of that guy is that dude uncomfortably kissing fucking people that don't want to be kissed by him, dude.
Babies' heads and shit.
You know what I mean?
But I mean,
no, hear me out. You know, I'm sure, the listeners, I didn't fucking vote for Trump, and I didn't vote for that bitch either.
You
right?
voted for yourself.
And I definitely, this year I voted for Rocky, dude. This guy was, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name, but he had like his nickname is Rocky. It was like something Rocky, something. I was like, let's fucking go Rocky, dude.
Waste of a vote, but fuck it, man. Why not?
You know why? Because
Something's gotta change.
Here's the deal. You got to put in the vote, because if you stop putting in your vote, they're going to be like, oh, we'll take care of this for you too. Fuck that motherfucker. And it's all bullshit to me, but you got to put in the vote. Plus, you don't vote for legal weed. You got to put in the vote, okay? And I saw Rocky on the list, and I was like, dude, that's my vote, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even like the movie, right? I don't give a shit about Sylvester Stallone, bro. And I was like, hey, if I get into the country,
my face is paralyzed.
President. Yeah, but I honestly thought he was going to do something way worse, dude. So the fact that he just got some weird white people to corner a couple of security guards in the White House.
Damn, yeah.
That's like nothing. Nobody even died. Well, I think a few people got shot, right?
5 people died. 5 people died plus, I think, like a police officer. But no, fucking.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. I saw some picture. I don't know how legit it is, because
people are beautiful. Just please go home.
Your skin and your eye color is fantastic. you know,
asshole, dude.
I saw 50 Cent posted some meme. Now I don't know how true it is.
50 Cent fucks hard on Twitter. He's hilarious.
I started following because he's fucking, when he started making fun of not Evander Holyfield. Who's the boxer who's like the best all around boxer of all time, pound for pound, but
Muhammad Ali.
But he can't. No, but he can't fucking speak or spell.
Mike Tyson?
No, not Mike Tyson. Fuck man, he fought fucking Conor McGregor.
That's all I got. Oh, this last fight?
Yeah, remember he boxed Conor McGregor boxed?
Can't remember the name.
Yeah, the guy can't spell for shit. So
fuck.
It would be the perfect time to bring up the videos of 50 Cent making fun of him, because it's fucking funny, dude. He's like, nigga, I know you can't spell it. I get that. Like, I'll pull up the videos later on because they're really fucking. I think we've actually already pulled them up on the podcast. That being said, he posted this meme of like, oh, this is a picture of like when people stormed the Capitol for Trump, right? And it's just like a bunch of random white people like climbing the fucking columns or whatever.
Yeah.
And the other picture is like, this is what it was for the protests for after George Floyd, and it's like a shit ton of SWAT with fucking ARs, and it's kind of like. But then again, though, like, whatever way you want to look at it, obviously Trump ordered the SWAT to sit there because it was some random right? But he wanted these protests to happen. So why would he order SWAT for a protest that he basically wanted to happen to fuck up shit because he didn't feel like he was getting. Who knows? Maybe votes did get fucking fucked up. Maybe there was fucked up shit to get Biden in office.
No, he didn't call the National Guard. Yeah, Pence had to go above his head to actually fucking.
What, for BLM and George Floyd and shit?
No, BLM. He was like, no, yeah, everybody here, everybody there, get here, get cap. You know.
Oh yeah,
protect.
But
everything.
What I'm saying is, if he fucking insinuated, right? Insinuated the riots. Is that the right word?
No, you said it before. Whatever word that was.
Yeah, but he
incited.
Incited. That's the word. Yeah, it started. I knew it started with in.
Dude,
he incited these fucking riots. Why was he gonna call SWAT when he wanted this to happen? So of course it's not gonna fucking happen.
But
it's still fucked up though.
Big side note, actually. Fucking. I listen to podcasts. I've fallen off lately because, like before, we were talking about how fucking good other podcasts are.
Because we're white, isn't it?
Yes, 100%. Actually, no, it's because just shit. Like I only have time for so many fucking podcasts, and I found so many good ones this year. But like you guys,
probably much better than shotsforlikespodcast.com though.
Totally the best podcast on the planet.
Probably the worst.
But but you guys, like, I just feel like you need me on the sidelines or something as a producer, or at least somebody.
Dude, you want to be the third guy? We've been needing the third guy for like.
There's a chair right there.
Yeah. Well,
off camera. I just want to be like off camera guy. I could shout into the mic, or you guys could give me a mic or whatever. I'll hold it. But fucking, there's so many times.
We need a guy that will Google shit.
That's
quietly.
Exactly what I want to do.
We need a Jamie.
It's
we need a quiet guy that is every now and then he's busting like
watch.
Blah blah blah, and that's that.
That's or Nadav or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, and
didn't it get Nadav's like gone though, huh?
Did they fire him? Because he fucking was so bad at Googling shit. Remember
when there was like a huge fight between him and Tom? Like there was a legitimate beef between him and Tom, and they had to talk it out. And then he came back and everything was cool. That was like real. That was a real thing.
How many episodes ago? Or like,
this was a few months ago. This was a while. I was still, working at my old job and shit.
I don't remember.
But it hasn't been Nadav in the past few weeks, and like I couldn't tell if they were joking or not. They were like, "Oh, unfortunately, the position is open." When somebody asked, so I don't know. But I don't know if
they
it was
got
a joke
new
or not.
Googler because he would take fucking 10 years to Google some shit. But like I can Google shit real quick.
You know what? He probably like fucked up a Google once and then was just like, these guys treat me like shit.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
I loved Nadav, man. I thought he was great.
Yeah, he's great.
But
I think
they
that laugh
would bully the fuck out of him at a certain point.
That's comedians for you. But his laugh, I'm pretty sure it's his laugh in the background of like every Two Bears One Cave that you hear. Like when they say something really fucking good, you hear that.
Yeah.
In the back,
but that still happens though, even when he's not there. I wonder if they just play that. I wonder if it's like a button they hit.
I don't know.
No, because the other guy, they have a guy like rotate. They had this one skinny black dude that comes in, and they have another guy with like long hair.
The switcher, the guy that does the switching between the cameras.
He probably does like the engineering and shit, and then because it's a pretty gnarly setup. They have multiple cameras and shit.
Yeah.
By the way, I think with a tax return, I want to get a real nice camcorder because I want to use it for like rap videos. I'm going to like playthroughs and shit, or I can't say rap through. I don't know what you would call it, but I want to
handheld shit, like some fucking.
Well,
why not just use your phone?
Well, one, I want to get like a nice camcorder for the podcast. I would use it for the podcast, so I'm looking for like some 1080 60 frame. I think I might get something that can actually handle 4K. I just don't know if I'm going to bother doing it.
Can your internet handle 4K though? Because remember all that fucking trouble you had before you.
Well, no, we're not streaming live.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But when you get a certain camcorder, you need to get like a fucking thing that like to get the HDMI from the camcorder into the thing, and then it like it's like a screen recorder. It's not actually like going through USB, picking it up that way. It's gonna be a different setup. It's gonna be a whole new annoying thing for me. But really, it's for the rap shit. I want to get it to be able to like make rap video, like rap, like. You get into a mic and you rap. It's like a little performance type thing. You know what I mean? And I'm also kind of thinking of making like I don't know my creative side of like wanting to like do and write shit, create shit, whatever. I'm kind of thinking of like making like a web show, like a web series or something. Like literally, like legitimately, like writing a story, writing it out. You know, me and Keith will probably be the main characters. I kind of want Keith to be the main character. You know, this is the perfect time to talk about because Keith's not around.
Guarantee. I really want to help write. I want to help. I really want to help write because I've always had an interest in writing ever since I was like fucking tiny.
Well, I'm thinking of like, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I want like, almost like Judd Apatow, like super subtle, ridiculous, hilarious comedy. But I want it to be like dark and serious at the same time.
Keep a side note on that because I watched a movie today, directed and produced by Judd Apatow. But yeah.
It was the Bill Burr's The Firefighter Father?
Yeah, King of Staten Island.
Was it good?
I watched it. Dude, it was so fucking good.
I'll see if the wife wants to watch it tonight.
It's on YouTube TV. So you don't even have to fuck around too
hard.
Oh,
nice. I have YouTube TV.
But yeah, to go back to that, if you guys ever want that third guy, like a producer, a switcher, some guy that helps with the soundboard or some shit, I would love to. I'm not that good with technical shit, but I know enough about.
I want to buy a controller to make it easy. But here's the deal: I like the one camera setup, keeping things simple.
Yeah, this shit.
But maybe we can have a controller to just have like one of these webcams on. I need to switch to you really quick while you're talking.
By the way, fuck you guys for fucking. I boycotted the podcast for a little bit because see this wall here?
No American flag?
No fucking American flag on it. That flag I spent a fucking year painting.
Yeah, but isn't this cool? Like it looks
nice.
better.
Like
it looks a lot better. I compared it to the old
better.
videos. I watched it. See, I still think the audio sounds much better in the old setup.
I like that weird like. I don't know if you just switch the settings or what, but it like the echoey kind of like more open
Not
sound.
at all. It's so basically, long story short, through OBS, to pull in the DAW, you need to pick another audio thing for it to work. It's some weird thing. It's how it works.
Fuck that.
But before, we were able to pick it, and like we had somebody. Long story short, I have to pick a webcam as an audio input. But the mic and the webcam will work, and even if I disable it, it still picks. It won't work, and yada yada yada. Like, so I just have the webcam buried under a bunch of moving blankets, so you don't hear it. That's why everything sounded echoey for the past like month.
Oh, okay.
So because it was the webcam was picking up our voices and the mics. That's why it sounded echoey and shitty.
Well, not shitty though. I actually kind of liked it. But no, yeah, fucking, fuck not having an American flag, and what kind of podcast doesn't have that?
Dude, visually, the setup upstairs made 0 sense. We spent so much time on it, and when you watch the video of it, it's legitimate garbage.
Yeah, and it was.
This is legitimate garbage.
No, but
it still
tight,
makes so much more
nice
sense.
And packaged.
What's we're to hang up all the pictures and some more sound conditioning. The sound will get a tad better. We'll have some cool things behind us to look at.
It's even fucking covering.
It's not covering anything.
It's just for.
We did this for the big window that was behind Keith, and just put the sound conditioning on so we didn't have any bad echo.
Yeah, for some reason
we made so much we like deadened the sound in that room that's now Justin's room so much that like all you got was our voices and then like the plugins that I used. So it was like perfect fucking sound.
For some reason, when I saw this new setup, I imagine you guys were more over there towards the fucking sump pump, all that shit.
He won't let me pee in it anymore, dude.
Dude, you peed in it?
It was my regular pee spot.
How many times you pee in that shit?
A lot. He won't let me pee in it anymore.
That's fucked up, bro. You gotta pee in a sump pump. Like what? Why not?
Thank you. I can't wait till he watches this shit.
No, he won't, because we talked about politics for like fucking 10 minutes, and he's gonna be like, all right, fuck this episode.
I almost accidentally took down ice cube. I was like,
so he won't make it this far, so we can say whatever the fuck we want about Finn right now. But no, yeah, I thought for some reason
all these years, fuck Finn.
I hate that guy. We did this thing that one night we can't mention, but I'll mention it now.
Like that one time at Keith's, at amperstamp Keith's that we agreed not to talk about.
Man, I'm real curious, man. Tell me sometime off air or some shit, man. Let me be that one guy.
Oh, no, I'll tell you exactly what that is right now. I think I was drunk one night. And I decided that, you know what, this might be really fun. I'm just going to start pretending like there's some story that never actually happened.
Oh, it's
are
just
you
a
kidding?
bit. Dude, I thought there was some shit, weird shit.
No, I didn't realize that people actually thought there was something. Now I feel like I've ruined it. I'm going to have to come up with something new now. But that's what I wanted to happen. I just wanted people talking about it.
Well, it was like 70% like, it's probably just a bit. Like, because you guys just said it so much. You guys said it in fucking everything you could. And then it was like 30% like, well,
there could have been something that it was just me and Keith really drunk here or something,
like,
right?
Booze does some fucking weird shit. And I know you guys are real close. You guys get a little gay sometimes on the cast. Say some shit.
Verbally. Well, you know what? You know what I've decided? Maybe there is a story.
Maybe there is. Maybe that was a fake pass.
Maybe there's something that I just can't
Maybe you're just
come out of a closet to tell yet, but I needed to try to cover it up and it just didn't work right.
No, it is funnier if you say the gay shit you do. Because that guy, the time you guys fucking shared Doritos in the bed.
That's 100% real. Weekend, dude. That was the night, the weekend ago.
That is fucking
hilarious. My wife and my daughter had to drive down to Florida for some very unfortunate circumstances, and I was all alone for a whole weekend. Gay. It was terrible. I mean, it was hilarious and funny, but I just remember like night 2, like, I was my wife and daughter here. This sucks. Cool. Fucking waking up in Keith's bed with Dorito dust on. Why was I in his bed? Oh, no, he didn't have a couch. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Was that after Kristen moved out or whatever? Yeah. I guess
I was like, am I just here of my own free will? Like when we bring this story up? It's like, why am I in this bed with you? But I realized there was no couch. So I was like, and he was like, dude, I'm going to go get Doritos. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking lay in bed with you and eat Doritos, you fucking homo. He comes up with Doritos. I'm like, let me have some, bro.
I don't know, man. Keith might be a little gay. I think I told the story in the podcast. I don't think I'll make it this far, so I'm proud.
If I was single at this point in my life, I don't know.
You talking to me, dude?
I don't even know if I could take dick, but like, if I was still dead single right now, like I would almost consider like, dude, I don't want to fuck you, but you just want to like be together. I don't want to look for women anymore. Gay. People are just gonna like. You know, you're gonna like DM some chick like, hey, my name's Dan, you fucking rapist! And then like all of a sudden you're like put on blast on the internet. Like, oh fuck, I want to deal with that shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, what was it? It was probably over a year ago. I fell asleep on a pillow on his I think it was the new sectional, or it might have been the old one. I can't remember. But there was one pillow on the sectional. I had one side of the L. He had the other. I woke up to us sharing the same pillow. I think I've told this story on the podcast. I wake up to like, and I'm like,
right here. Like his breath is like going up your nose, and you're like, that's carbon monoxide.
Well, so it was definitely pre-COVID.
Or is it dioxide? What do you breathe out?
Carbon dioxide. Yeah.
Sorry, I said the wrong one.
CO2. And he.
No D in there, though. It's a C and an O.
Mm.
Oxygen, carbon makes carbon dioxide. There's 2 oxygen with 1 carbon. That's carbon dioxide?
Yeah.
I'd Google it, but the internet still doesn't work, even though Justin thought he fixed it.
Well, fucking, he was literally inches from my face. I fell asleep first, so it wasn't my decision. It was his.
I'm not the gay one!
I don't remember what we fucking fell asleep watching, but yeah,
You know what's that's very weird because Keith never falls asleep on the couch ever.
Dude, yeah, I thought it was weird too.
He must have wanted to fuck you that night, dude. Because not once has he never falls. He always
some shit.
Even if he's smashed, drunk, like destroyed, he's like, bad, and I'm already snoring. He's like talking to himself, and he makes up to his room and he goes to bed.
It's weird because I woke up with some sticky shit on my face. No, just kidding.
Sounds like he came.
Yeah, no, we were both hammered. Like, anytime I fucking... Because I'm usually the one... I mean, you know, I fall asleep, like, way early in any kind of, like...
Or very randomly.
Yeah, like, I'll fall asleep at, like,
which is what makes Jeffe.
I'm surprised
and
I'm not
wake up later
right
and
now.
drink, like, 3 times more.
Yeah, exactly. I fall asleep.
Classic Jeffe.
I sleep through all the bullshit. And then I wake up for, like, the after party.
I sleep through all the bullshit. Why everybody got together in the first place.
Yeah, every Super Bowl, I pass out in a closet and shit. Longtime podcast fans would know. But for some reason, like, I don't know. I don't even remember what we were doing that night. But, yeah, we fucking... the other people left, and I stayed here. And fucking... It's probably like fucking 9, 10 o'clock. I started fucking falling asleep.
Do a little dozer.
Yeah, fall asleep on a pillow that was given to me, and then I wake up 2 or 3 hours later because fucking when I drink, I don't sleep that long. I get dehydrated and shit. I gotta take a piss. Gotta drink some water. And Finn's face is 2 feet away from me, or 2 inches away from me. And
it's fucking hot.
I could not fall back asleep. Yeah, I was too turned on. Exactly.
You're like, so I went to go beat off.
Yep.
And after I came, I decided I want to come again.
No, actually, immediately.
I can't believe you fell asleep on the couch next to you. It's very. I'm actually upset because he's never fell asleep on the couch next to me. So now I feel like that's a personal thing with me that he's. I mean, he must be into skinny guys or some bullshit, dude.
Yeah, me and him are best
liberal
friends.
Bullshit is
Even
what that
we never
shit
talk. Fucking no.
Who talks to anybody, dude?
Guy,
we talk about important things. Complaining about our parking spots. You know, Mary Jane, right?
Who?
Bacardi.
What?
All right, back to our parking spots.
I feel like, I feel like we got off topic a couple times. I know.
That's all this podcast is, getting off topic.
I should be a producer, but there was something else. I don't know if it was video game related or what. Yeah.
I gotta see when I do decide to buy the new camcorder and get it all figured out in the podcast, and if it's working and all that good shit.
Dude, I'll produce.
I'm definitely down to.
I'll soundbite.
Dude, we've been wanting a third guy for like 1,000,000 fucking years.
But saying that shit for like 1,000,000 fucking years, you guys are like, oh, Eric. I'm like,
no, I personally, I don't recall you ever once saying you want to be the third guy.
Definitely said it way, way early in the podcast. Like, I remember.
Yeah, but I mean, your job at the time might have like put on restrict. I mean, normally we're doing it Sunday mornings right now, and that's what's really been working best for me. I know Keith's kind of been like, with it just because he fucking, he ends up like getting drunk and then like sleeps a lot of the day away or whatever. But that being said, if we do it Saturday night, then he sleeps a lot of the day away anyways. It's basically better for me doing it Sunday mornings.
No, yeah, I don't mind.
Because I get it knocked out, because Saturday night, because when he works his late night, coming here at like fucking 11:30, I don't want to do that shit, man.
Saturdays?
I'm like old now, I don't want to be, I had to work night shift this week, dude. The one morning we like worked until like, I don't know, it was like 4 or some shit. Dude, it was so terrible, bro.
Fuck
I'm like,
that, dude.
Like sitting in my bed. I mean, you kind of don't have a choice. Like, of course I could just say I don't want to do it, but what am I'm not going to risk not working or some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus I'm like new and shit. I'm not, you can't be saying no to shit. You kind of just got to do it. You know what I mean? So obviously it sucks. It's not a normal thing, But,
yeah, if you guys.
Yeah, so the last thing I want to do, it's like 10:30, 11. Keith's getting home. You know what I mean? That's why. Because here's the early weeks every other week or whatever. The early, like getting here tonight, leaving my house at like 8, that's no big deal.
No.
I'm going to get home. It's 10 o'clock right now. I'm going to get home, before 11 probably. Everything will be fucking fine. I still have another couple hours to hang out with my wife, fucking catch up on whatever we're doing. You fucking something going on, right? Something. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Not in like
I will
seconds?
say that. Dude, not so quick. It's been fucking not too shabby about working night shift and snow days, actually spending time with my wife. Get some, because you got to realize, I get home from work.
Does that?
It's fucking bullshit, because she has to work evenings, right?
Sorry, Bridget.
Then we figure out times. Well, no, she'll agree with me. She'll fucking, and she'll probably laugh at what you said, because it ain't us. Because there's fucking, find some time to do some things, right?
Like what? Yeah, like water polo.
Just have her find different kitchen utensils to put inside my asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, I've just our sex life. It's been strictly, what are we putting in my asshole today? I don't even touch her any longer. It's all we're doing is putting things inside me.
Huh. Okay.
When you don't laugh, it makes it feel like it's real. So now I feel a little weird. But
well, if we got some video watchers, I made like a very distinct.
People on audio are like, "What the fuck?" There was a pretty long pause. The Scrubs Rewatch podcast where they have like 5-8 second pauses. That's definitely what that just was. You're like, "What's somebody gonna react yet? What's going on? Somebody froze?"
Oh, that show is the best.
It is. you know, I'm not constantly having my wife put things in my asshole, but not too shabby having some time to spend together. That's what I was getting to.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but a TV show, though. Well, web show. It really is just, I wanted to do something to, like, bring some more eyes to, like, the podcast channel or whatever, but I don't know, but it's starting, like, when I think about it, it seems like really, it's going to be a lot of work. Even keeping it as simple, like, it's going to seem so simple when you watch it, right? But, like, it's going to be a lot put in behind it, you know what I mean?
What do you think of, like,
You know, like, just write a ton
10,
of
15-minute skits or something? Or, like...
not even skits, just, like, I want to tell a story. Right? I mean, I don't, like, I want it to be super fucking funny, and it could be super dumb, whatever. Like, I'm not really stuck on anything per se yet. And anybody who's actually interested, I mean, easily year 2, 3 out. I mean, you know, who knows? I mean, it might take me months to, like, write something, but I feel, but, you know, what I want to kind of outline everything.
I want to help you write.
And I'm
I've
all in.
always been
I'm
good
down.
at writing.
You know, maybe, you know, if you want to fucking, if, you know, we'll try to, like, hash it, you know, because, but Keith's going to be a main thing in it as well. So I need to, I mean, this weekend we were supposed to talk about it more and see what he's thinking and feeling.
Yeah, he can act or whatever, but
I kind of want to have Keith. I don't know if I want to, I don't think I want to be the main guy. I think I want to try to have Keith be the main guy, but I want to, you know, like the main protagonist, the main character, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, I mean, there's so many directions we can go. There's, like, so many things in life that could, like, in our real lives that could easily influence it and then just go way overboard with it to make it super funny or whatever.
You think he can act? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we're about to fucking find out, right?
Find out.
I mean, the whole point is, like, I just, you know, but I got to talk to him to see what he's feeling. It's one of those things, like, talk in person about it, you know? But I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to him on the way out to see how he feels about it. But, I mean, he wants to do it. It's just what we're going to do. I'm thinking something that's because we're going to be limited, right? I mean, I'm thinking, like, hang out and, like, drink in a park, go into, like, a drive-through and have, like, funny scenarios where, like, the drive-through person's just, like, a complete, like, dipshit to me for no reason, or one of us for no reason. Like, simple things we could just film around here that's, like, not, but with the writing and, like, the jokes, like, make it funny.
That's,
like,
I think that's this spot I was trying to talk to try and get back to that we let ourselves away from was that Judd Apatow movie.
Yeah.
King of Staten Island. He, ever since he started, like, with fucking Knocked Up and Superbad, obviously, fucking...
Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
He's made that show Love was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Love is, like, a perfect example of, like, telling a serious story but being fucking hilarious in a super dark and subtle way. Like, I feel like...
But really real. Like, it's
yeah,
like real life. It's not like
I feel like Judd
shit.
Apatow is, like, the perfect person I'd want to compare what I'd want to do with it to.
He's so in touch with how the world is today. I watch, like, sitcoms or movies or fucking shows or whatever that are just, like, they just...
Nothing is subtle.
It's
Everybody's
so
lost.
fake.
Everybody's
yeah.
lost subtlety.
Yeah.
Like you think
yeah.
you think of, like, comedy is like a Dumb and Dumber,
Like,
right?
Yeah, you always talk about that.
The
From
reason why,
shit.
the reason why it's like one of my, like, it's my top 3 comedy movie of all time is because.
But even that shit
I mean,
was not
the
very
one I got
realistic.
the VHS for Christmas and just watched it 1,000 times. But like, and that's why Dumb and Dumber 2 sucked. Not like the Dumber and Dumber or when they were kids or whatever. I'm talking about Dumb and Dumber 2 because they just took those jokes and just, like, just force fed it. Like, Dumb and Dumber is so unbelievably, like.
And Happy Gilmore
It's,
and
like,
Billy
subtle.
Madison.
Yeah, and well, see, the beginning of Billy Madison is, like, absolute garbage, and then the movie gets good, in my opinion. Happy Gilmore is probably like Dumb and Dumber, Happy Gilmore for me. If I had to, like, within top 3 favorite movies.
I feel that.
And then that third movie, it would be, you know, I mean, a lot of things to fight between, whether it be, like, Superbad, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I mean, the list can go on for a while in regards to comedy, but
Apatow is so fucking
but like
touch.
I'm talking, like, I want subtlety, dude. Like, I want, like, you're having a conversation with somebody and, like, you know, what you're talking about in regards to, like, the realness, right? Sometimes you're, like, just in a normal situation in life, you just feel like you're not being an idiot or an asshole at all. but you're being made feel like an asshole. You know what I mean? Like that. And that's why I say drive-through, because it's like you work late one night and shit. You just pull up to a drive-through. And obviously, I would just film this. Like, I wouldn't actually have anybody on the other end. I would probably just fill in the audio, right, and make it sound like a drive-through. But I would pull, the way I would tape it, I'd go to the McDonald's drive-through in fucking Franklin at like 3 a.m. when I know they're closed, but they still have the lights up. And I would be like, yeah, can I just get like a number 2? And I'd be like, oh shit, wait, no, I'm sorry, with the 2 cheeseburgers, right? And then like have the guy be like, well, sir, do you want the number 2? Are you looking for 2 cheeseburgers? Do you want the meal? Like, just have it be like this little 3-4 minute thing that like a drive-through visit shouldn't be, but just have like a super subtle thing to where like you're just so tired and you make this really weird dumb mistake, and you just get made to feel like an asshole.
Remember
for
that
like,
time
you know what I mean?
When we were all like fucking maybe 14, 15, 16. No, you had to at least have been 17, because we all went to Taco Bell. Me, you, Joe Lugo, maybe Keith. We went to Taco Bell. We had to drive like 45 minutes from West Milford all the way
the closest Taco Bell was out in Wayne on 23.
All the way down 23.
And we went there a lot.
A lot.
Put a lot of miles on my car, dude.
And we went there.
Our cars, because you were driving not too long after me, I don't think at all.
No, I wasn't driving yet.
Yeah, but eventually, we would, whatever we did, we took turns or whatever the fuck.
Whoever's fucking car wanted to make it down.
Because we'd go to Guitar Center like every fucking weekend too. So on the way back from Guitar Center, we'd hit fucking Taco Bell.
43 on 46. 46.
You mixed 23 and 46, but I got you.
Shout out New Jersey. And we would be. You started, I think, because you probably spend like fucking back in the day, even $15 Taco Bell was a lot.
Oh, that's absurd.
So you'd be
the competition between me and Keith, and I didn't want to spend any more money. He's like, I won because he ate a sauce packet.
Fucking
classic story, dude.
Dick move, classic story. So we would go up. You'd be like, yeah, can I get a number 3?
I wonder what happened. That had to have cut his intestine and shit. He must have thrown it up.
I don't know why he's alive.
It's like aluminum. Like it would cut his intestine and shit.
How is he alive?
We gotta. You know what?
You're gonna ask Finn why is he alive? So no, while you're dialing,
he's all fucked. Doesn't mean we can't call him.
Yeah, fuck him. So we would order shit. You'd be like, number 2, fire sauce. Dude was like, "Gay." So.
Oh, you're talking about that time?
Yeah. Can I get a chalupa? No.
Yo.
Real quick, dog. When I stopped paying for the Taco Bell competition and you ate a hot sauce packet to beat me.
Correct.
Did you?
Correct.
Did you throw it up after, or did you actually shit it out?
Neither. I never saw it again.
You digested that shit.
No, there's no way. Dude,
Never saw it again, dude.
Those sauce packets are definitely made out of some shit that would cut your intestine up, dude.
Listen, I'm not saying it didn't come out and I didn't see it. I'm just saying I never saw it again.
You ate that whole piece of construction paper, too.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
I made like $20 off that, though. What the fuck?
$20.
Well, you got a bunch of free Taco Bell from me. What kind of asshole am I to be like, let's do an eating competition, but I'll pay because you didn't have money at that very moment.
Totally
I think you just want an excuse to eat a lot of Taco Bell.
Probably.
So you're like, oh, if I'm in a competition with Finn, I could just, no one's gonna judge me.
That's actually
That's definitely what happened, dude.
All right. That's fucking. We've told that story easily 12 baker's dozen times on this fucking podcast. Never have we gone that route, and that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
By the way, before I leave tonight, we're talking about the TV show, dog.
With the TV, the boys?
No. Well, we can talk about that a little bit. But I want to leave pretty soon because I want to go watch that show instead of hang out with you. But I'm talking about our web show, our TV show.
Oh, heard, yeah, I'm in, dude.
Yeah, because I want to start because I'm thinking of starting writing. And I think I'm thinking Jesse's going to help me with it because he wants to. I mean, Jesse was going to be in it anyway, obviously, but.
All right.
Yeah, I want to start getting something going with it. Start fleshing out some ideas.
Dude, well, fucking save this for off the podcast, dude.
I'll edit.
Run out of
No,
shit to
fuck
say
you.
already down there. Get your life together, dude.
We already talked about it a little. I mean, not much, but. It's an idea. I told the listeners they're gonna have to wait like easily a year or two for anything.
But that's fine. Also, let the fans know that I won the competition.
Listeners,
once again.
listeners,
I didn't pass.
Sound like cunts when we call them fans, you know?
What listeners?
All right, douchebag. I'll see you upstairs.
Keep doing my job for me, Jesse.
Thank you. Yeah. Yep.
He thanks you. You're an asshole.
Yeah. Why did I thank him? That was stupid.
I hung up on him. Don't worry.
Fuck that guy.
I heard him still talk upstairs, too, after I hung up the phone. Feels so good! I hung up on you! All right, so go. What were we talking about? Oh, the sauce packet. So apparently you never saw it again.
No, I don't remember where I was going with that.
I mean, I know we were talking about like Judd Apatow and writing or movies, whatever, but that's what I have in my head. I've been talking to Bridget about it too, the past week or two, and she's like super interested. Like she definitely wants to have like a pretty gnarly role in it too. So
you guys have to watch King of Staten Island.
I'm gonna see if she's down to watch it tonight for sure, because I always wanted to fucking watch that movie.
Be easy. It's like 2 minutes and 2 hours and 5 minutes long, not including credits.
Well, that's 2 episodes of The Boys we would have watched anyway, probably.
Oh, for real? So yeah, then fucking watch it, dude. It was so good.
No, we've been sitting up pretty late lately, especially with me fucking working night shift. So
yeah, the dude from I told you about a movie he was in a while back, Pete Davidson.
Yeah, what's up with that? I always figured like that guy sucked, but I'm guessing I'm wrong.
No, I don't know. I have like a fucking gay man crush on him.
I'd if I was gonna take dick, I'd fuck him.
And I always confuse him with Remy Malek or whatever that dude is. I don't know
what that means. The only time I've ever heard of Remy, it's definitely a black rapper chick.
No,
Remy something.
You guys
Remy?
have Amazon Prime, so you ever heard of Mr. Robot?
Oh, I've heard of it. That's that. It's like some hacker show.
Yeah.
The guy's a hacker. I've heard it's a good show.
He's in that shit. I always confuse them too. But the movie I told you about a while back, probably like a month or two ago, Big Time Adolescence. It's kind of like the same shit. I don't think it's Apatow, but it's basically fucking Pete Davidson taking on this like young kid under his wing, and like he smokes pot. He's a fucking druggie.
Text me because I already forgot what you just told the name of it.
Yeah, Big Time Adolescence. Good movie. It's solid. It was all right. They're like those type of indie films that are like indie film-ish that like tug your heartstrings and shit. Like they're fucking sweet. King of Staten Island though was like way above it. And the best part was Pete Davidson, who I thought it was a broad from Beer League, but it's
she's in a lot more shit than you think. She was in Stranger Things.
Yeah. I thought it was her. It turns out it was not her.
She was in Sopranos. Me and Bridget just finished Sopranos.
You guys finished that shit?
I know. Can you say the same thing? You guys finished the show? Yeah, but we
finished the show?
Yeah, and you would believe, dude, that chick, she has some boobs. I don't remember her having boobs in Beer League, but she had boobs in Sopranos.
Hey, you
fucking Italian chick with some boobs.
You guys
I honestly just like being a fan of entertainment in general, whether it be shows, movies, music, podcasts. Finally finishing The Sopranos
can't believe it.
Was a very like
rewarding
and fulfilling thing. I mean, I'm only a quarter Italian, but like I feel like my personality is very Italian, and like I don't really give that much of a shit. But at the same time, like I consider myself an Irish guy. That's what. But I'm Irish,
tiny penis.
Italian, and German. You say English, motherfucker?
Tiny penis.
Italian Phoenix?
Tiny penis.
Oh, tiny penis, yeah. I'm German, Italian, Irish, tiny penis, and a little English. I shouldn't admit that because I'm not. But I mean, I might be. I don't know. My mom did that like 23andMe thing, and it was like told her she was Jewish and shit. So I guess I'm Jewish too. But no, just I mean, the whole thing is about fucking Jersey, dude. Like. Everything you're watching, you're like, oh, I drove past that 1,000 times. Like
Beer League?
No, I'm talking about Sopranos right now.
Oh yeah.
And like just like being lucky enough the past 20 years to like not fully 100% actually hear the ending of The Sopranos, but kind of hearing little things about it here and there. And then And then like when it's like you're in the, because they do such a good job of like making that part be like a good solid like 10, 15 minutes. Like the ending of The Sopranos is like a nice chunk of the final episode. And it builds up. And it builds up in such a way that I feel like their idea was to like, okay, the way we did this, you got like easily 5, 6 scenarios to talk about it. Figure it out. Show's done. Yeah. And you're like,
fades to black. Boom.
Like people thought that their fucking cable box is broken shit. Like and like even Bridget was like, something wrong with the TV? I'm like, nope, this is what happens. It was, but I don't know. It was I don't know. It's a crazy watch. It's hands down one of the best shows of all time.
Yeah. I haven't even made it that far. But no, I thought
you gotta watch it, dude. It's fucking unbelievable. I mean, we split the YouTube TV. Watch it. That's how we got it. We got it on the HBO.
HBO is the best add-on we got.
I'm telling you, dude. We were catching a few episodes a week. Sometimes we knock out more. It took us a few months, but just you know what you should do. You should be like, these 2 days a week, I watch 2 episodes each day. Just fucking watch it. It's always entertaining. It's always awesome. There's always some titties.
Like 2
right?
or 3
Nothing wrong with titties.
In. I made it 2 or 3 seasons in, and I have fond memories of my mom trying to watch The Sopranos when it was airing. And
I watched it then too. When we first moved to West Milford, we got like HBO in the cable package for like 3 months free.
You don't remember?
So I was like, Sopranos, boobs.
Did you have some weird fucking memories about season 2, episode 1? Fucking, there's like this whole like montage they start with, where there's like a stripper with fucking giant tits. Like, I don't know if he's grinding on Tony Soprano or not, but that shit is burned in my memory from when I was like fucking 8 or some shit. But no, the fucking...
Hear the toilet flush?
Oh, that's what that is? King of Staten Island, though. I thought the broad from Beer League, which is not the broad from Beer League.
Okay, so you're saying that chick in King of Staten Island, you thought it was fucking...
No,
it's not Karen Deaver.
Yeah, Karen D. Oh no,
it's like Karen Deaver.
Nancy, is that it?
No, I forgot her name.
I don't even want to look it up.
Yeah, me either.
So I told you about the movie.
You're gonna have to look it up if you're the third guy.
That's what I would do. Yes, if I were there. And every single time you guys are on the podcast and you're like, "What's that simple word?" Fucking the
like what's that simple word?
God, dude,
that's me all the time. I always like fuck.
No, both of you, dude. I'll sit in the car and I'll be like, dude, the word is the. You're like, fuck it. Let's just move on.
Another great moment from Dumb and Dumber. Annual.
But no, Marissa Tomei looks exactly like that bitch.
Who's
Nancy.
Marissa Tomei?
Some chick that's not Marissa Nancy from Beer League.
It's not Nancy though.
It's not?
It's not Karen Deaver either. I just remember repeating that twice. Karen, how many women have you had sex with? 73. The word whores.
Anyway.
6. You're right. Maybe I should drop it.
You need to watch Big Time Adolescence and The King of Staten Island.
How was Bill Burr in King of Staten Island?
So good, dude. It's probably the biggest acting role I've seen him in. I know he was in The Mandalorian, which
everybody complains about his first episode. Everybody makes it seem like I don't really like it. I didn't really like. I'm like, I feel like that was more Star Wars than anything.
It was
like
very
if you want
Clone
Star Wars, that's your fucking a bunch of fucking
the gun that fucking came on and shit.
No, you fucking you get a bunch of bounty hunters trying to do something. Like, what's more Star Wars than that, motherfucker? I don't know. Maybe people have different visions, or you know what? People have crazy expectations for Star Wars too, right? And it gets wild. But like to hear, like, you know, I heard a lot on the Scrubs Rewatch podcast. And when they did that little like pilot episode,
that was cool.
Which I'm definitely going to be listening to that podcast for sure. They were talking about that like they didn't really like that. But I've heard more than just them talk about that. I didn't like the first Bill Burr episode of The Mandalorian, and I was like, That is Star Wars all over. That's like the most Star Warsy Star Wars thing. A bunch of bounty hunters going to do some shit. That's Star Wars, son.
Yeah.
Star Wars is literally like, if bounty hunters didn't exist in Star Wars would not exist. That is Star Wars at the core.
Yeah.
Not even talking about the Force. Not even talking about fucking evil versus good. Bounty hunters keep the universe going. It's the reason anything in Star Wars ever happens ever. Like, that's the, you know what I mean? Think about it. Think about any plot line from Star Wars that you would love. I bet you a fucking bounty hunter is involved, dude. Like, what the fuck? How you gonna say you don't like that episode? And the reason people were saying they didn't like it was because they didn't like, oh, it didn't really feel like Star Wars to me, or like it wasn't, I don't know. Like that, those were their excuses. Like they were saying or claiming that it wasn't Star Warsy or something. I was like, you fucking people, I can't deal with you fucking people, dude. Just watch the shit they're putting out. If you don't like it, then shut the fuck up, stop watching. Like, move the fuck on. Like, I can't, I don't, like, just so many millions of dollars and all this effort. Like, just watch it and enjoy it, dude. Me and my wife sat there and we watched every episode of The Mandalorian and we loved every fucking second of it.
So fucking
we couldn't
good.
wait to turn it on. Like, we all had our, we had our own reasons, and every time, oh my God, oh, wow. Like, it was just fucking great, dude. Like, I don't know, everybody thinks they're a fucking critic and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and then he came back and fucking killed it.
And that was so
in season 2, he was fucking.
Remember
so
how
good.
fucking Ross hates, Nurgle hates the fucking.
Be easy.
Oh, fuck
Ross.
him and his fucking job. I didn't say his last name. He's fine.
His name is Toss now, by the way.
That is true.
Toss.
Beautiful accident by autocorrect. But yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I loved having that. I mean, it was a great discussion with him. I'm the fucking. I don't actually mean it in any type of fucking shitty way towards fucking Toss, but like, that's what Mando had to go through to ensure the safety, like to get back to the point of the fucking
The child.
What is it? It's
Grogu.
Grogu. That's it. Grogu. I had the
Gronk.
right, but I was gonna say like
Like talking
Gronky
about
or
fucking sports,
Groogy.
dude.
Yeah, I know it was an accident.
Get
Grogu, but like that's
sports talk.
like he had
the
to
Super
do
Bowl.
it.
I mean, the
but,
beep beep.
But what pissed me off with our argument in the nerd chat about it was he was like, "Oh, they could have wrote themselves out of it," and I was like, "See, now you're talking about bullshit. Now we're talking about some bullshit. This is a great concept, a solid episode. They had to go into enemy territory and get some info that they needed.
Fucking episode was so fucking good.
So Ross, I'm sorry, Toss. We completely
Nerdical.
it's Toss. We completely disagree with you. I thought it was great. I think Bill Burr's acting shut up 1,000. I mean, his acting wasn't bad in the first one.
He murks it, dude. He was
great, and he killed it when he starts to get real personal with everything, and then he fucking shoots the guy, and you're like, ah, like
that was so nuts.
Yeah,
he,
it was awesome. It was fucking great.
I've been listening to.
It really
Burr
sucks
too.
that Bill Burr hates Star Wars and he hasn't even watched it yet.
He fucking doesn't give a shit.
The Bill Burr podcast, he literally admitted like 3 weeks ago he hasn't watched any of it.
I'm only on like episode 4 or 5.
How do you not watch something you acted in?
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about Star Wars.
That's how much he dislikes Star Wars.
But he's actually
been shitting on Star Wars
good actor. And
he is. He does a solid job. I don't think I've ever seen Bill Burr act badly.
Watch him in King of Staten Island too, because he's so fucking good. He's a firefighter, and
he's at the stepfather for right.
Kind of. I wouldn't say that, but
he's dating the guy's mom, right?
Marissa Tomei, who I thought was the broad from Beer League, whole movie. I watched the entire movie thinking like
Beer League.
That's the broad from Beer League. That's fucking cool as fuck. Not the same broad. But yeah, so like Rami Malek, which is not him either. Why do it's just me or white people all look like? What the fuck?
God damn white.
But yeah, fucking
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna see what when I get home.
Good.
I'm gonna be like, hey, this is. I think we're gonna love this movie. It's a movie I wanted to watch for a while because we've seen the ads and shit for it.
I was really into the ads, and I been waiting.
But now that I don't have to pay for it,
So yeah, I've been
Now I'm
waiting
gonna
for it
pop
to
it up
get
and
on HBO, and fucking finally did, and I really enjoyed it. It's very heartfelt. It's like I fuck with indie movies that are like you get into them and they feel real. Like it's just it's like watching like found footage or something. Like you fucking.
Well, that's how Judd Apatow is. He like
Exactly,
makes you. Yeah.
Even all the way back, like Freaks and Geeks or Knocked Up.
See, I've never seen Freaks and Geeks. I really need to watch it.
Get back to that shit, dude. That show's good. Jason Segel and James DeFranco James Franco, Jason.
Yeah, it was like the start of all that shit.
Yeah,
Right?
all this is the same people that he still fucking fucks with. Although,
Seth Rogen wasn't in it though, right?
yeah, no, Seth Rogen I think was in Freaks and Geeks, or maybe.
By the way, Seth Rogen is an executive producer of The Boys, and he pops up in it every now and then. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's clearly where the comedy in The Boys comes from.
Yes.
But you only see like an episode or two. You need,
I need
like,
to fuck with
the wife and I
Amazon.
are on like the third or fourth episode of the second season, and there's like, it's got that classic like weird dark comedy that,
Yeah,
like that's.
Show's so fucking good. The last time
it's
I was
really
here,
really good. You need. I know you mentioned it. Like Keith showed you it. You fucking.
What do you guys do when you need to pee down here? What the fuck?
It was a sub pump.
Sub pump.
I'm thinking it's like an hour 20. I'm thinking I'm going to end it anyways. So
Yeah, you guys don't go.
can't
the
go
last
to no
couple
sub
of-
pump anymore.
The last few episodes I was here, we went like 2.5 fucking hours. Like,
Oh
what
yeah,
the
no, it's
fuck?
been like hour 15, hour 30 at the most now, even hour 10. But go ahead. I hit the little last ending title screen. I'll let you finish it off. Hefe, say something.
All right, fuck fuck man, I always had shit.
No, like the title, like just one last sentence.
Yeah, I know. I had shit prepared for this. I think I used the last one last time. Oh, pedophile.